What up guys, it's Jay here from Jay's Chaldea, and I am here to kick off a brand new series, Master's Log. Basically, this is going to be a series where at the end of any event in FGO, whether it be like a summer event or some kind of holiday event, or even Lost Belts, story chapters, stuff like that, once they're all over, or once I'm done with them, I will give my thoughts about them, and also kind of just a quick summary of whatever I got, or whatever things I managed to get out of the event, or any servants I managed to pull, things like that. So some of these will be shorter than others, but I figured since Summer 3 is over, I would give my thoughts on the Summer Servant Festival 2020. So yeah, this was my first ever full summer event. I've only been playing since February, and I was able to play through, of course, the Summer 2 rerun. I never got to do Summer 1, but this was my first full summer event, and I was really excited because the summer swimsuit servants in this event were pretty top-notch. And if you want to see my summer pulls, I will leave that annotated in the card up above and in the end screen as well. But I managed to actually get my targets. I spent about 510 Saint Quartz, and I managed to get NP1 Jeanne d'Arc Archer, as well as NP5 Ushiwahamaru Assassin. So those were actually my two targets for the summer event. I know everybody was all about BB because, obvious reasons, and her whole card freezing gimmick. But, I thought about it, I was like, I could try rolling for BB. I mean, she is pretty cool, but we're getting a free BB in the CCC event rerun later this year anyway. And, it's going to be more cost effective. Sure, that BB is more defensive, whereas the summer BB is more of an offensive servant. But I don't really care. That one's free, and I can get her to NP5, where there's no guarantee I'm going to get summer BB to NP5. So I'm going to just go ahead and just wait for the regular version. And besides, MHXX, she's pretty cool. I did want to try to roll for her, but, wasn't too worried about it. And then Maeve I didn't care about, so it was whatever. Also, I love Ibaraki, but, she wasn't too big of a worry because I know she was coming back in Oniland in October, so it's whatever with her. But yeah, I managed to get Jeanne and Ushiwahamaru. My thoughts on Jeanne, just gameplay wise, I'm not a meta nerd, so I'm throwing my hands up right now. Don't sue me, don't get triggered in the comments, but I love Jeanne. Sure, she doesn't seem like she'd hit hard on paper, but with all her buffs, I managed to get her to, I think it's 10-6-2. I have her arts buff fully maxed, and I have her battery, I think, at 6, because I'm out of gold gems for archers right now. But yeah, with what I have her at right now, she still hits pretty decently. Plus, with the art setup I have of Kaz, Gil, and Paracelsus, thanks to Paracelsus's new buff with his Philosopher's Stone skill, she works really well, and it's really useful for farming, which is like most of this game anyway. So Jeanne was pretty fucking great, even just at NP1. I mean, sure, I would have wanted it at least NP2, but hey, I got a 5-star. I'm not complaining, okay? I'm happy with what I got. Plus, AoE assassins are pretty hard to come by. I know people were talking crap about Ushi because, her skills aren't super great, and her low HP plus the fact that she's an assassin with the assassin modifier kind of makes her a little lackluster. But you know what? Damn it, I love Ushiwahamaru, and I was very happy to have another one, and another one at NP5 at that. That's pretty great. She's my first NP5 4-star, so that's pretty dope. I'm glad it was Ushi. Like I said, I love her, and you know, I've been wanting her to get an animation update for a while, and I'm sure plenty of veterans want the same. So it was cool to get at least this kind of workaround for an animation update for her. So, you know, those are the servants I managed to pull. I managed to limit break all the gacha CEs. I actually limit broke the Musashi CE twice, and I think I also I can limit break the the 3-star CE a second time, but I saved that for, you know, currency farming. But yeah, most of those CEs are really good. I love the artwork on a lot of them. Definitely painting Summer was the most useful for me, of course, having John. But yeah, they're all really good. I don't think there's a single bad CE out of the female ones. I didn't pull any of the male ones because I didn't roll on the part 2 gacha, but I think I got one from a ticket roll that I did on the part 2 gacha, which I think was the jam session one that had Geronimo in it, which looked pretty dope in terms of the artwork. But yeah, so that's it in terms of the stuff I pulled. Now let's talk about my thoughts on the story of Summer 3 as a whole. So this story takes us to the lovely archipelago of Hawaii, and we actually get to take part in a servant convention, Servant Fest, which is like an FGO equivalent to the Japanese convention Comiket, which is, you know, a big doujin convention. And that's basically what Servant Fest is, a huge doujin collection. And we end up going there because we hear about activity of a foreigner that we need to investigate and stuff like that. And also, you know, everybody else is on vacation, and, you know, we want a vacation too. So Da Vinci kind of uses the foreigner as an excuse and workaround to, you know, let you have your vacation, but also, you know, you got to do some work on the side too. And so we bring along with us Jean Alter, as well as Robin, Ibaraki, and Ushiwahamaru. So Ushi and Robin are both aware of the situation and are just coming willingly because they're dope like that. Ibaraki, she's, you know, wandering the hallways, just Shuten. She's looking for Shuten, and she's like, Master, have you seen Shuten? Oh, she's probably on vacation too. I'm gonna go with you. I want to have fun. And of course, Ibaraki is just, you know, causing the flight attendant so much havoc with ordering as much dessert and snacks as possible. That adorable little banana child, she is great. She's great all throughout this event, and she's a really funny shopkeeper as well. So anyway, we get there, we find out that everyone's favorite devilish Kohai is in charge of Servant Fest this year. That's right, BB is running it, and she basically has set up a time loop as well as created a singularity on Hawaii, making it like a brand new island. And so basically our goal was to win Servant Fest and beat Maeve to earn the Holy Grail, and there were other twists along the way. What I liked about this event, so I'm a writer, I enjoy writing a lot, and as a writer I could really relate to the struggles of Jalter, right? Kind of second guessing your own ideas, having so much fun in the brainstorming process, you know, bouncing ideas off of your friends, you know, going through draft after draft and never feeling like it's right, but then just kind of trusting your gut and going with it. Like, I loved seeing that progression, that, you know, gradual build of confidence in Jalter, eventually getting help from people like Hosakai and Osakawa Hime was really nice. I thought a lot of the doujins were great in concept. I would read a lot of them. Personally, some of my favorites were, of course, We Never Summon, because it's a like harem rom-com, and you know, it's a parody of We Never Learn. I really enjoyed the one with the Kiara cover, just because it's literally just clickbait. It's a super wholesome story, but because Kiara is on the cover, everybody thinks it's like hentai, so that was pretty hilarious. I liked the concept of Our Round Table, where it's just like a wholesome family slice of life series, starring the Knights of the Round Table and Little Lion King. I thought that was pretty great. And plus, you get like a lot of fun interactions with the Knights of the Round at the Servant Fest booth for that one, so that was pretty fun. I really enjoyed all the different Servant Fest day of interactions, and this event actually really turned me around opinion-wise on good old Edward Teach. I almost called him Marshall D. Teach because of One Piece, but yeah, Edward Teach. It really turned me around on Blackbeard. I used to hate Blackbeard because I always thought Blackbeard was just creepy and all the negative otaku stereotypes wrapped into one, which he is, definitely, for sure. But with this one, I actually enjoyed him more because, like, sure, he has his moments where he's creepy, but all throughout this event, he's a real bro. He gives you actual advice, he hooks you up with the penthouse suite, and he gives legitimate criticisms and, like, you know, feedback on a lot of your dojins, and it's really cool. It actually, like, endeared me to Blackbeard, and he actually had legitimate, like, real thought out opinions as an otaku, not just, oh yeah, you included big titty girls in this one, I'm definitely gonna buy it. Like, that was great. That was great. I really enjoyed that. It actually made me appreciate a character that, you know, prior to this, I did not like at all. I'm actually thinking about, like, leveling Blackbeard to do his interlude at some point, because, you know, I heard from a homie in my Twitch chat that it's all about, like, him trying to get his treasured dojin collection. That's the whole adventure, and that sounds pretty fun as well. So I'm probably going to do that at some point, just because I want to see it. It seems like it's fun. All the different servant interactions in this event were pretty awesome. I loved the interactions between like Summer Jean and Jalter. Those were all pretty adorable, especially the one where, like, Jean brainwashes you into being part of the like d'Arc family, with, you know, Jean d'Arc Santa Lily, Jean d'Arc Alter Santa Lily, and of course Jalter and regular Jean. She brainwashes you into being the little brother, and then Jean and you beat up the other two, and they end up, you know, brainwashed as well, but then Jalter snaps out of it. I thought that was pretty great, pretty sweet as well. The ushiwahamaru quest is really fun. That was absolutely adorable. Ushiwahamaru is essentially a super excited puppy who really does not know her own strength, and it's absolutely adorable. And seeing her play with the little lolly squad, you know, of Ilya, Rhyme, Jack, all the Bunyan and all of them, it was absolutely adorable. And then her getting a piggyback ride from Ben K was just, oh my god, my heart couldn't take it. I loved all the little vignettes that they had in Summer 3. To be honest, like, they were all pretty fantastic. The Skahawk gun range one, great. All the little vignettes and like story beats and side quests were pretty solid, all funny, sweet, and entertaining. I know a lot of people complained that this event was super grindy, which it was, but, you know, I think the story definitely made it worth it. I really enjoyed this one. As my first full summer event, I really, like, felt like satisfied. Not just because, you know, I got the 5-star I wanted, I limit broke all the CEs, and I got 2 lures out of this. Plus, I loved the costumes that we got for Gil and for Robin. Now, I don't have a Dante, so I couldn't really, like, you know, utilize the Dante's costume. But Gil's costume, Kazgil, it looks pretty damn fly, and Robin gets to show off his dope abs. Good for you, Robin. I'm glad we get some, you know, equal opportunity fan service here. Now I'm just waiting on getting some of those Knights of the Round Table swimsuits, because, you know, their summer outfits look pretty dope too. Now, granted, I don't have any of the Knights of the Round Table yet, but, like, seriously though, their summer outfits look pretty dope, especially the ones we see in the Servant Fest. Lancelot looks awesome, and I loved Lancelot's interactions with Mashu. They were really cute and hilarious. But yeah, overall, I thought Summer 3 was pretty awesome. It treated me pretty well in terms of pulls, and the story was pretty great. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about Summer 3 as a whole. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did the gacha screw you over? Did the gacha treat you well? What did you think of the story? And what do you think of this whole Master Log idea for, you know, the channel, like, you know, where I just kind of recap my thoughts and feelings about different FGO events? You guys like it? Do you think, you know, maybe I should stop rambling and make this a little shorter? I know this one was longer than anticipated, but I had a lot to say here. I think some of these will be shorter than others for sure, because, you know, I'm not gonna roll on every single event, but so I won't really have much to say in terms of the servant I got. Oh, and I didn't really talk about Jalter real quick. I haven't used her, so I don't really have much to say, but I love her design, I love her Ascension art, and her NP is pretty fucking dope, because it's weeby as hell, and it's a bunch of Yu Yu Hakusho references, like, in her animations, and of course her NP is literally the, like, Dragon of the Darkness Flame, Hiei signature move, which is, like, one of my favorite techniques in Yu Yu Hakusho. So, you know, Jalter gets an A+ in my book. But yeah, this video was long, but, you know, in other ones in the future, I probably won't have as much to say, because I, you know, wouldn't have rolled as much, and, you know, talking about the story won't take as long with, like, reruns and stuff like that. So, you know, these will vary, but hopefully you enjoyed it nevertheless, and you tell me your thoughts and feels on Summer 3 in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave this video a like to let me know you enjoyed it, and if you like what I do here and you want to see more from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications so you get notified every time I upload a new video as well. And links to my Twitch channel are in the description down below. I stream FGO content Monday through Friday, so pretty much every weekday. And, you know, if you join the madness over there, I'll for sure add you over there on FGO and make sure to lock you. It's kind of my personal thank you to everyone who follows me on Twitch. So, yeah, thank you to everybody who already follows me up there. And, you know, come join the fun. I would really appreciate it. But until next time, this is Jay from Jay's Chaldea. It's time for me to race shift out of here. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.